It's a beautiful day here in New Jersey. I'm at the Monmouth Executive Jet Center. We're going to take the TBM940, fly up to GROTON, New London, Connecticut. Here we go. All right, welcome on board the TBM940. We're here in Monmouth County Airport in Central Jersey. We're going to start the TBM940 here, clear out the front, got the fuel boost coming on, spring-loaded switch with the starter. We're going to hold it for 2 seconds, 1,000, 2,000, release. Now we're watching the NG rise up. It's going to stabilize just above 14, introduce fuel low idle. Now we're watching for a hot start and a hung start. NG to continue not to rise up, that'd be a hung start, we'd abort. And we're also watching the ITT. If it would go over and go into the hot start zone, we would also abort the start by going back to fuel cutoff. Get our secondary fuel nozzles kicking in. 622 is the ITT temp for max. There we go, good start. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just taxi up here, get out from under the overhang. We're not creating so much noise for the people here at the FBO. And we'll pick up the airport information here. Just the inertial separator just came on.
Wind 270 at 08. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 12 Celsius. Dew point -02 Celsius. Altimeter 2992. Monmouth Executive Airport. Automated weather observation 1422 Zulu. Wind 270 at 08. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 12 Celsius. Dew point -02 Celsius. Altimeter 2992.
Alright, we got the airport information. Now we're going to go over to the clearance, pick up our IFR clearance out of here.
And clearance, good morning, November 940 Lima Golf.
Number 940 Lima Golf, aware approach. I have your clearance here, about ready to copy, sir.
Ready to copy, 940 Lima Golf.
Number 0 Lima Golf, you're cleared to Golf Oscar November Airport via upon entering control airspace, proceed direct Dixie, Delta, India, X-ray, India, Echo. Join Tango 438 to Manta, Mike, Alpha November Tango Alpha. Join Tango 320 to Oscar Romeo Charlie Hotel Alpha. Land destination. On departure climb and maintain 2,000 feet. You can expect 130, 1 centimeter after departure. Departure frequency 126.47. Squawk 2767.
All right, clear to Golf Oscar November Dixie Tango 438 Manta Tango 320 to Orca Oscar Romeo Charlie Hotel Alpha and then direct destination. Maintain 2001 3000 10 minutes after 126.47 on departure frequency squawking 2767 November 940 Lima Golf.
Lima Golf, feedback is correct, sir. Hold for release and just advise when ready to go and which runway, sir.
We'll be taking off for runway 32 and we're holding for release 940 Lima and we're gonna Lima Golf, and we're gonna need a few minutes just to put this new routing in the computer.
Well, sir, I just have a quick question. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, and I'm filming right now, so it's a little bit of a mess.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you. I'm a big fan. Thank you, sir. Just call me back when you're ready to go, sir. Thank you.
All right, we got our clearance there. And we are ready to taxi to runway 32. The prop choice here.
On the traffic, there's a Cirrus, blue Cirrus, about 8 miles north of the field, inbound for left traffic 32, Monmouth.
Somebody else in the pattern. If you guys do like these videos, be sure to smash that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, I partner with Pivot Cases. Use the iPad Mini 6. If you want the iPad Pivot Case system and mounts, be sure to click in the description below. Save 50% with my discount link. And also Pilot Institute. You want to start your training right from home? pilotinstitute.com. Down in the description below. A lot of amazing free courses. Be sure to check it out.
On the traffic, TBM, we're taxiing off the FBO ramp to hold short of runway 32, on the traffic.
Look out there at the wings. Put the flaps selected to takeoff. And we'll also check our flight controls. Free and correct.
On the traffic, there's a blue Cirrus, about 5 miles north of the field, will over. Downwind for runway 32, Monmouth.
This is runway 32 here. We're going to come up here and hold short. We'll contact departure clearance.
And clearance number 940 Lima Golf for holding short 32.
TBM0 Lima Golf. I'm sorry, sir. I was occupied. You said you're ready to go runway 32?
Hey, firm, we're ready to go and holding short of 32, number 940 Lima Golf.
Number 2 Lima Golf, copy. Hold for release. Give me 30 seconds delay for coordination. Stand by.
Roger, we hold short, wait for your call. 0 Lima Golf.
Monmouth traffic, Cirrus running final runway 32.
Number 940 Lima Golf, your release for departure, sir. Could involve not up in 2 minutes. Not up in 2 minutes, advise McGuire ATC up intentions.
Roger, released, not off within 2 minutes. Notify McGuire for number 940 Lima Golf.
Typical, feedback is correct. Have a good flight.
Alright, thanks for your help. 0 Lima Golf.
Alright, so we have to be off within 2 minutes. We'll set a timer here. And we'll go over to Unicom. Just waiting on the Cirrus here on short final. Okay, he's touching down. Good touchdown for that guy.
On the traffic, TBM, we're going to be lining up and waiting on runway 32 for departure. Left traffic to the south. On the traffic.
Alright, you ready to go? I know I'm ready. Final's clear.
And the Monmouth traffic, the Cirrus is clear on the crossing runway. We'll taxi in for parking.
Perfect, he's clear the runway. Beautiful day to go flying. This thing's got auto throttle, this airplane, so once we get lined up here, we'll arm that. We'll have some fun on this departure for our left turns here. So here we go, all lined up. Auto throttle is armed. We're in heading mode, and we're ready to go. Gonna advance the power. Takeoff power is set with the auto throttle.
Monmouth Unicom, Cirrus 745 Alpha Kilo.
On the traffic, TBM taking off 32, left traffic to south, on the traffic.
Holding center line with my rudder pedals. And there we go, rotation speed. Oh, lifts up real nice. Gear selected up.
Speed return for Honway. Monmouth Jet, Cirrus 745 Alpha Kilo.
And gear is up. Clear left. We're gonna go flaps up, yaw damper on. We'll have some fun here.
On the traffic, TBM left crosswind off of 32, on the traffic.
Wings traffic, Archer 610, Foxtrot Alpha, left base 24 wings.
Robbinsville, 543 Tango Hotel, going missed over runway 29.
See the airport down there off our left wing? 1,000 to go.
On the traffic, TBM left downwind departure off 32, Monmouth traffic, good day.
Over to McGuire.
McGuire, good morning, November 940 Lima Golf.
November 940 Lima Golf, McGuire departure, ident, climb and maintain 6,000.
Ident, climb and maintain 6,000, 0 Lima Golf.
Alright, so I hit the ident button right here on the yoke. We're gonna...
November 940 Lima Golf, radar contact 2 miles south of Monmouth Executive.
Position checks, 0 Lima Golf.
And we're in nav mode. We're
Approach.
going to put the autopilot on.
782 November Delta. Thanks
We're
for
really
the
close
help.
to
We have
Dixie right here.
site, and we'd like to,
It's going to start our left turn over to Manta.
70782 November Delta, radar service terminated, squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change approved, have a good day.
Radar service is terminated.
Actually, since we were so close to that fix, I'll go back into heading mode. Just going over that direction. And then we'll get back into nav mode, because we went into nav mode right as we were over the fix.
543 Tango,
Clear to the
Hotel
left.
back with you. Flying the missed approach on the VOR 29 at Routsville.
November 3 Tango Hotel,
So we're
route
cleared up to
radar
6,000
contact 1 mile east of November 87.
And to stay ahead of this flight, we're actually going to go over to our destination here.
Golf Tango X-ray 502, McGuire approach to McGuire altimeter 2990.
2990, Big D,
Groton,
502.
New London. Get this frequency set up here.
November 940 Lima Golf, contact New York Center 128.3, have a good day.
128.3, 0 Lima Golf, good day. Good morning, November 940 Lima Golf, leveling out 6,000, direct Manta.
November 940 Lima Golf, New York Center, climbing team 1010,000, the Kennedy altimeter 2990.
90, climb maintain 10,000, 940 Lima Golf.
Alright, 10,000 set up. Flight level change button activated here. And the airplane's going to pitch up. For 124 knots is what we want it to climb at. So we're going to get a good climb right here.
Climbing team 16,000.
16,000, okay, 5837.
JetBlue 1587, contact New York Center 133.5.
335, JetBlue 1587, good day.
Center 133.5.
1,000 to go. 9,000
33.5,
climbing
American
to
Pilot,
10,000.
yep.
So this area that we're going to be going to over there in Connecticut, in Long Island, it's got a special place in my life. My first duty station in the Coast Guard was in Newport, Rhode Island, and we used to work all the buoys throughout all of Long Island and Cape Cod. We also were involved in searching for wreckage and debris when the Egyptian airliner crashed out here back in the day, and also when JFK and his passengers went down. We were also involved in the search and rescue efforts for that. So that was my first duty station in the Coast Guard. So getting to come back out here, there's a big sub area where they work on the subs, nuclear subs right there, right next to New London. Also the United States Coast Guard has their officers academy right there with the Coast Guard cutter Eagle, the big sailing ship.
Climbing team level 200.
What I like about this airplane too, if I push and hold the heading knob, it syncs my heading bug to the exact location of wherever we turn when we're in nav mode, so you don't always have to realign it. So yeah, this airplane has got the G3000 in it. It's got auto everything. But even though it's auto, you still monitor everything, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to. Right now at 10,000 feet, we have a cabin altitude at 2,500 feet. Differential pressure of 3.3. Auto pressurization, our auto throttle's managing our auto throttle perfectly. 100% on the torque. NG at 97.9. And ITT running at 741 with the prop RPM at 2,000 RPM. Oil temperature and pressures all look normal. Our fuel balance is within limits. We were topped off today. Everything's looking good. If you look way up over the left there, you can see New York City way up in there. My original routing I had a whole different route filed, so they gave me a whole different route here compared to what I had filed and what I was planned for. I had us going up over JFK and then up into GROTON, and they have us coming out down over the Atlantic Ocean and coming up from the south. That's why.
940 Lima Golf, clear direct Dunny.
Direct Dunny, 0 Lima Golf, thanks.
940 Lima Golf, climbing team 11,000.
Maintain 11,000, 0 Lima Golf.
Alright, 1,000 set up, and we're going to go direct Dunny. Since we're in nav mode, the airplane is going to turn over that direction. Like I said, the heading bug with it being synced is staying perfectly in line with in the turn with us. It's a really great feature. Are you guys enjoying the ride over there so far? Look at down off the left wing there. There's a mighty Atlantic Ocean. Leveling out at 1,000. It's negative 8 degrees Celsius outside the airplane here. Let's monitor COM2 and see if we can hear the ATIS at all from this far out. We'll see what happens.
Groton Tower, information X-ray 1356,
We can hear
Google
it.
weather, wind 280 at 5, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 10, dew point -3, the altimeter is 2984. RNAV GPS and visual approaching you, arriving and departing runway 23. Advisory, caution advised for heavy bird activity, all runways advised on initial contact, you have X-ray.
All right, we have X-ray. Winds are light out of the west, so we'll have a little bit of right crosswind on this landing. So way off the left wing out there, I can see New York City.
940 Lima Golf, contact Boston Center 132.3.
132.3, 940 Lima Golf, good day. Good morning, November 940 Lima Golf, 11000, direct on E.
No, 940 Lima Golf, Boston Center, location, light top all altitude, speed Kenny altimeter 2990.
90.
Yeah, off the left wing, I can see New York City way out there. And then there's Long Island. Boy, it would have been awesome if we would have had my original routing. We'd have been right over there. But I guess we'll take what we can get.
No, 0 Lima Golf, 16 out of your route, advise when you're ready to copy.
Here we go, another reroute.
Ready to copy, 0 Lima Golf.
No, 0 Lima Golf, after Orca, clear direct to Mondi, Mike, Oscar, November, Delta, India, then direct Groton.
After Orca, direct Mondi, Mike, Oscar, November, Delta, Echo, or India, and then direct to destination.
No, 0 Lima Golf, reback correct, thank you.
All right, we got another little reroute there. We're getting all kinds of reroutes here today. Jeez. But yeah, we also filed for 13000, and we're not even getting that today. So everything's, we're definitely adapting and overcoming today. It is a beautiful day out there. One time I flew up and I landed here at the east end of Long Island. All I know is you do not have cheap fuel in this area. So if you ever need to divert for fuel, do not divert to Long Island. Not a good place for fuel prices.
TBM 0 Lima Golf, center maintain 7,000, or correction, 900,000.
Maintain 900,000, 0 Lima Golf.
All right, so we're already starting our descent here. 900,000 with our altitude pre-selector. We're going to VS that down 1,500 feet a minute. Got the view out there of Long Island. Looks like a really long, slender area off the south end of the island with a big beach. Never been able to explore that on land. Looks pretty cool though. It's always fun getting to fly into different areas that you haven't flown into before. I can see the airport out there at 12 o'clock. That's 1,000 to go. That's the airport that I flew into a long time ago. Kilo Foxtrot, Oscar Kilo. A lot of helicopters too go in and out of that airport. I guess they go back and forth from New York City. What's nice is the auto throttle is managing our power. We're under 10 and will keep us at 250 or knots or less. Starting to level out here at 9,000 feet. It's called your scoreboard up here. And make sure everything that is up on that board is what you want the airplane to be doing.
November 0 Lima Golf, contact New York approach 125.907.
2597, 0 Lima Golf, good day. Good morning, November 940 Lima Golf, 900,000.
Number 940 Lima Golf, altimeter 2987, center maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000, 0 Lima Golf.
5,000 set, VS stat, 1,500 feet a minute down. That's what I like to descend at with the TBMs. Columbia Air Services is where we're going to be going today. Next controller will tell them we have information X-ray. Lets them know that we have the latest airport information. Start to see our destination airport right here. GROTON. Coming in on our display. Right over there to the left. That's that airport out there on the coastline that I landed at many years ago with the TBM940. We were coming up to go into Boston from Miami, and a bunch of storms started popping up over here off Connecticut. We were right in the fuel range limit, and I didn't want to take a chance. It's better to be safe than sorry, so we stopped there to just get a little extra fuel to continue to Boston. Everything worked out well.
November 940 Lima Golf, traffic 11 o'clock, 8 miles southwestbound, 4,500 Skyhawk.
Looking for the Skyhawk, 0 Lima Golf.
Skyhawk 8 Juliet Fox,
Alright,
traffic 12
somebody
o'clock,
right
7
up here in front of
miles
us.
TBM at 5,000.
Looking for traffic, 80 Juliet Foxtrot.
Showing 500 feet below us. Gotta keep a good eye out here for them. You guys can help me look through the cameras, try to help me find these things. Right over here, it's right behind the post of the airplane right here in the windows.
Traffic is tight, 0 Lima Golf.
That's it.
Alright. Can you get a view of them over here?
Traffic, 11 o'clock, low, 2 miles.
Yep, right there. Got them in sight. Right off our left wing. Probably, you can see right in front of the wing right now. That's how hard it is sometimes to see these airplanes. Just past the wing right there. No factor. These airplanes, they tell you everything nowadays. I had a friend that was a pilot a long time ago that says, I like it when it doesn't tell me. That way you don't stress so much, because what you don't know, you don't worry about. I don't know how good that philosophy is, but... Alright, here we are over Orca. We turn direct to Monday.
November 940 Lima Golf, contact Providence approach 119.45.
1945, 0 Lima Golf, thanks. Providence approach, good morning, November 940 Lima Golf. We have X-ray at 5,000.
940 Lima Golf, Fox approach, good afternoon, altimeter is 282, it is Yankee, is just now current at Groton, and you can expect the visual approach runway 23.
Roger, expect the visual 2 tree, November 940 Lima Golf.
Thanks, sir, and Lima Golf, let me know when you got 80 Yankee, please.
Roger, picking up Yankee now at 940 Lima Golf.
Groton Tower, information Yankee 1456 Zulu weather. Wind 240 at 10, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 09er, dew point -1, the altimeter is 2984. Advisory, caution advised for heavy bird activity all runways. Advise on initial contact, you have Yankee. Groton Tower, information Yankee 1456 Zulu weather. Wind 240 at 10.
Lima Golf, fly heading 050, vectors for the visual 23.
050 for the visual, 0 Lima Golf. We've got Yankee for 940 Lima Golf.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Zero Lima Golf, flighting 045, and set to maintain 4,000.
045, down 4,000, 0 Lima Golf.
And like I said, next frequency will be tower 25.6.
1025-45, contact Boston Center
Get that
on
set up?
128.75.
That way we're staying ahead of the flight. Okay, now we're going to start looking out the front here. I see the waterway where all the submarines go in and out of. New London. And just going to look for, I got the airport in sight. It's right over there, right on the water. Beautiful.
Got the field site for 0 Lima Golf.
Thanks, sir. Golf. Appreciate that. And sort of verify that you have two airports on your left. They're going to be 11 o'clock. 5 miles, going to be Fisher's Island, and the Groton Airport's about 4 miles north of that.
Hey, firm, I've got Groton in sight for 0 Lima Golf.
Okay, appreciate it. Lima Golf. Thank you, sir. Equipment approach, runway 23, Groton.
Clear for the visual 2 tree in the Groton. Thank you, 0 Lima Golf.
We're going to go into manual mode with the auto throttle. We're going to slow that down and head over for a left downwind into 2 tree. Yeah, Fisher's Island is right out there in front of us. That's the other airport that he was warning us about, so we don't land there by mistake. That would not be good. And I'm going to activate vectors to final. Even though we're not doing the approach, just gives me a heads up of where the final approach course is for 2 tree. Ooh, there's a lighthouse off the left wing over there. How about that? Look at that. We'll be looking at getting off at...
Lima Golf, contact Groton Tower. Have a good day.
Over Tower, enjoy your day, 0 Lima Golf.
Yeah.
Groton Tower, good morning, November 940 Lima Golf, 8 to the south, and the visual for 2 tree.
TBM 940 Lima Golf, Groton Tower, report a left downwind runway 23.
Roger, report left downwind for 2 tree, 0 Lima Golf.
302,
So I see a buoy down there off the left wing, a green buoy. Guarantee back about 25 years ago, I actually probably worked that buoy. Pulled it out of the water, scraped all the buoy barnacles off, replaced any anchor chain that needed to be replaced. Replace the light bulbs on the top and throw it back in the water. 1,000 to go. You know, I'm going to actually just take the autopilot off now. Left thumb here, I'm going to push to the left. It's disconnecting. The autopilot, gonna put the auto damper back on. Auto throttle's still going. Gonna have a little fun hand flying this. We'll do, I say we do a short approach. Short approach would be a lot of fun. I'm gonna dial back the speed here. I always enjoy short approaches. There's our airport right up there in front of us. Lower our speeds here for our flaps. First notch flap selected. And indicating. Beautiful view around here. Look at there. See off the left there, that's where all the subs go in and out of nuclear subs.
Ground Tower, November 940 Lima Golf, entering left downwind for 2-3.
We're gonna go clear.
TBM0 Lima Golf, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23 Lima Golf.
We're selecting gear down.
3302, continue on the left, correction, right downwind, you're number 2, following a TBM on the left
Down,
downwind.
3 green.
Continue on right downward for runway 23. We have the TBM in sight 55302.
3302, number 2, runway 23, clear, touch and go on departure.
Gonna take the auto damper off.
Number 2, clear for landing runway 23 55302.
Gonna go back
One full
to
stop or touch and go.
110 knots on the auto throttle.
You said clear to land. Did you want a full stop or touch and go for Cherokee 302?
Might have stepped on you there, get back to you, but we wanted to...
Here we go, in for a short approach.
Runway 23 is remote traffic, Cherokee 55302.
These are
Roger.
always fun. There we go, 500 feet to the ground. So now we're gonna go basically right direct to the numbers.
Minimums.
There's
Minimums.
minimums if we were on the approach.
500.
Looking good. We have a crosswind from the right on this landing. Now we're going to be swinging it in here to line up on center line. Looking perfect, right on our perfect appropriate altitude. And we're going to take the
Auto
auto throttle
throttle.
off. And we're going to ease the throttle back to flight idle. Onto the flare. There we go. Touchdown center line. We'll go into reverse here. Slow it up nice and fast. Show you how quick you can get these things stopped. Use a little aerodynamic braking. There you go.
3,000.
Welcome to GROTON, Connecticut, guys. Go right on Delta. And that'll be our perfect taxi into Columbia Air Services. Yeah, these TBMs, they stop on
TBM0 Lima Golf, turn right at Delta and Charlie, taxi over to Columbia, monitor ground point 65.
Roger, Delta Charlie monitor ground. Enjoy your day. Delta 0 Lima Golf.
Oh, they knew where we were going even. How about that? This is Delta and here's Charlie. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. And hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Columbia's right over here to our left. Cleaning up the plane here. Getting our trims all set for our next takeoff. There's Columbia Air Services. That was a fun short approach. I always like doing short approaches or test your stick and rudder skills. Alright, there's our marshaller. Right over here to the left. Alright guys, hope you're doing well wherever you're watching from. And look forward to having you guys on board again someday in the future. Take care everybody.